it's Monday morning. Started slightly later than I wanted to because Firefox decided to shit its pants again and I had to like close it and open it again and set everything back up. But it's fine. We're before 10 o'clock, so it's fine. It's fine, okay? Good to be back after not being able to stream for like 3 days. It was a very busy horse. Let's see who's here. Hi, Fosblitz. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Dr. Lucario, the last one. Well, the last one until SeaquestriaFest, and then there'll be more after SeaquestriaFest. But I will be gone for several days for SeaquestriaFest. Starting on Thursday, so standard time I'm away after a con, you know? Hi, Railroad Gamer. You can just call me Passion. You can just call me Passion, Railroad Gamer Luna. Passion is a mouthful and a half. I much prefer people just call me Passion. That's what I'd like to be called. Hi, Mobile Appliance. Hi, Captain Chatter. Thought you'd drop by and say hi. Thanks, Nathan. Hi, Chief. Hello, Fortnite Baller Game. Sigh. Got about 20 minutes before you got to dip? Well, thanks for popping in, even if you got to dip soon. The Lucario came in to say hi and also has to dip. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys show up, even if you can only be here for a couple minutes. It really shows you care. Because that support isn't a lot like mandatory, so the fact you're choosing to do that means a lot. Hi, Vector! Hi, Plasma! You're going to Europe! Congrats! Good for you! I've only been to Europe twice. I went to London once with my family, and then I went to Germany for Galacon last year. You're 10 subscribers away from being able to live stream. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. I have an older channel, so I think I predate before they were like restriction on live streaming. Like, I genuinely can't remember a time when I didn't have access to live streaming. Like, if you look at my channel, I think when's my join day? Like 2011? Yeah, November 27th, 2011. So I have a fairly old channel. Because I made this channel when I was... How old would I have been? Probably very close, 13 or like a little older than 13. Very close to 13. I'm home. Hi, Marks. You still never left the country? You'll get there, Chief. If you want to dip your toes in, maybe go to Canada. Take a drive up to Niagara Falls. From Massachusetts, that's what, a 6-hour drive? Far from impossible. And it's like right on the border, so you don't have to go far. So I think that's a good way to get your toes wet if you're... Assuming you have toes. Obviously, I don't have toes, so I shouldn't assume that other people have toes. But like, it's a good way to dip your appendages and maybe drive up to Niagara Falls. That was the first time I spent time out of the country as a kid. You have toes, good to know, I'll remember that. Have I seen Silk Song? I've seen some playthroughs. Not full playthroughs. Most people are only posting like the beginning of the game. I still don't know what happens past Act 1. But I'm looking forward to like seeing more. I don't consider myself a competent enough gamer to be good at Silk Song. I think I would get way too frustrated at dying repeatedly. Because I don't think I have gaming technical skill. I am much more of a casual gamer. So I think I'd be far too frustrated to truly enjoy the game, which is why I've just been watching people play it. I found a site, yes, stabbies! Oh, that's nice, Plasma. Pride Festival. Yeah, I've always been able to do it too. Do I have any tips for a future live streamer? Yes, I do! Yes, I do, actually. Try to prevent dead air. Like, always talk. Always find something to talk about. A completely quiet stream makes people click off. Like, even if you have to make up stuff to talk about, or sometimes I'll just hum or make random mouth sounds like you want to make sure you're always talking. It's something you can practice. Like, practice narrating what you do. Like, narrate as you drive to work or as you make toast. It's a muscle. It gets strengthened. But, like, learn to, like, not shut the fuck up. Because these people are there to hear you, and if you're not talking, they might be bored. So, Laura, thank you for subbing with Prime. Thank you so much. Another tip is, probably have some background music. Like, if your gameplay has music, you can just use that. But if the gameplay doesn't come with music, Maybe add music in the background. That'll also help prevent dead air so there's something to listen to. Just be careful about getting copyrighted. Hey, Solar Aura! Thanks for coming in! Hi, Blackjack. Hi, Maureen. Background music great for sending subliminal messages? That is not what I'm doing. Unless you count for lesbian ponies with weapons. I don't know what subliminal messages that could send, but probably only good ones. Hi, Stedius. Oh, you gotta go to my... I had more advice. Look, I've been doing this for a few years. I have a lot of advice. One more. Audio quality is more important than video quality. Like, if you have to choose between the two, always prioritize audio quality. People will still watch a stream with a half-decent bitrate, but as soon as audio quality sucks ass, people will leave. People are far more tolerant of poor visuals than poor sound quality. So always prioritize sound quality. I have so many tips over the years, man. I've been doing this for so long. This weapon sounds like a statement to you. It is, and it's a song. Joy, carelessness, weapons, yeah. Here's the trick, do the tutorial, playing the entirety of the original Hollow Knight. Again, I don't think I have the gamer skill for that. You're gonna learn, found some old games you made while in high school. They weren't finished, so you finish them. Oh, that's cool, good for you, Vector. Nice that you found those. If I have any subliminal messaging, then it's you should watch more horses. Yes. Because that would both boost me and my friends. Because that would both boost me and other horse friends. I have many horse friends. Many horses on the internet. I try to get to know all the horses. All of them. If there's a horse, I'm probably either acquainted with them or I know of their existence. Lesbian Poses Weapon is a tabletop roleplay game you'd want to play. You know what? Me too. I'm sure you can find more advice, Terminator. Like, I got my start by, like, watching YouTube videos about tips and, like, looking up a, like, list of tips on, like, Reddit and other places. Like, that's where a lot of the info I have now comes from. Definitely do your own research and, like, look things up. You approve of watching horses as a message. Hi, Fire Torchy Heart. How am I doing, Blackjack? I'm doing pretty good this morning. Glad to be back to streaming. Alright, good luck, Terminator. But I'm sure there's even more advice you can find out there. There's a lot of people have been streaming for many years, so there's a lot of advice floating out there. Alright, who's ready for stabbies? Oops, no, I did not want to open Media Monkey. Everything is so close together. No. Turn that off. No. You eating breakfast? What are you eating? It's very important for you to inform me of what you're eating. Uh-oh. I do not hear any sound in the game. Uh-oh. Hang on, I'm gonna close and open the game again. Hang on. I'm gonna close and open the game again. I could not hear any sound. Uh-oh. You're eating cereal. What kind of cereal? I'm a pony, not a monkey? Who said I was a monkey? Who said I was a monkey? So I'm playing the Fortnite DLC for FNAF 1 today, right? That's what Stabby is code for, right? No. There you go, I can hear it. Give it a sec, then we'll swap. You remember when you try to load one app and open an entirely different app you didn't want to open? It happens all the time! I try to click one thing and the thing, like, next to it gets clicked instead. Strawberry Crunch cereal. I hadn't heard of that. That actually sounds pretty yummy. That does sound pretty yummy. I hope you're enjoying it. Now, are you the type of person who puts the milk first or the cereal first? You put the milk first or the cereal first? That's important. Strawberry protein powder is good, underrated. I mean, it's strawberry flavored, so that doesn't surprise me. %90 completion, man. Adding crunch after anything sweet sounds like a great cereal. Who puts milk first? That's wild. I mean, in certain situations. Oh. Cutscene. So last time he actually got a letter that probably tells him about his wife. Really wondering what was in that letter. Was he gonna tell her about it? Oh, is she dead? Or like... So I'm assuming, because he's still courting her, that she's either... That his wife either died or, like, gave up on him and remarried. What do you mean the game... Oh, hang on, I can fix that. I can fix it, hang on. It's because I closed and opened the game again, I can fix that. That should fix it. There we go.
In time, aye. And my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
It's because I had to close and open the game again. OBS sometimes needs me to reset something for it to work.
Man, Edward. And if you learn to keep settled in one place for more than a week, you'll make a fine father too. Of all the money that I had,
Ooh, she's a good singer.
I spent it in good company, and all the harm that I've done. Alas, it was.
Wait, some of these guys are dead. Why is he hallucinating? I guess he's imagining them. Oh shit! Did she have his child? And then die? Is that what the letter was? His wife, that's what the letter was. His wife had her child and died. That has to be what happened. No, but that's what that letter must have been. Well, he hadn't been in contact with his wife for ages when he started pirating. It has been many years. I mean, to be fair, she's been out of the story for an extended period of time. Prefix doesn't mean one, none. Good night and joy be with you. What? I think you misunderstand the meaning of a prefix. You're giving the kid an origin story, but no, that's what makes sense in the context of the game. At the end of the last stream, he got a letter that was from England, so presumably it was from his dead wife or a relative of his dead wife. Because he hadn't spoken to his wife. Yeah, father.
The Jackdaw is a ship, Jen, not a boat.
But did you always know?
No. No, No, I learned after leaving Bristol.
Yeah.
You left Mother.
Yeah, I was right. I was so right.
I didn't leave without saying
I was
goodbye.
right. Sure, Game of One the credits already. I mean, we've been playing for many streams.
She
There's
said
lore
you
going
left-
on.
She said you always talked about sailing a boat and making money in the new world.
I did always want to sail a ship. That's true. But
Was
not
there a
for
Super
long.
Mario Galaxy movie trailer?
Hold us.
I saw that in the direct as well.
Not me. Mother said you didn't know about me. She said you wrote only once a year and that she never knew where to find you.
That's all true, and I'm sorry for that. If I'd known earlier, I might have come home. I hope that I would have.
Well, you were busy. That's what I think.
Oh, she's such
I
a
was.
sweetheart. She's such a
That wouldn't have
darling.
mattered.
Can I steal your boat?
Boat? I see no boat here. Do you?
I mean ship, obviously. I don't see the difference anyway.
Ah, it's a very simple one, Jenny. A ship can carry a boat, but a boat cannot carry a ship.
Why then, everything's a ship. Large and small. But for my toy boats, the one I take into the bathroom.
Oh, she's smart and sassy. I like her.
That's a clever way of seeing it. Is it hard to talk about Caroline, Jenny? About your mother?
No.
Oh, she died
She
years
passed
ago.
some years ago. I miss her, but
She had an orphanage?
Was she in pain?
Right, because he wrote home and that's how he found
I
out.
don't think so. She was very happy for quite some time. Then, not so happy. I didn't see her.
I was totally right with my guess.
Then, she was gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't
Ship.
there.
Houseman.
It's
Abilities to
alright.
a ship as houses to a mansion. Huh.
We're on an adventure.
Oh, I love
A
her.
good one, I hope. Can't handle too many more surprises.
Do you think we'll see a whale?
Yes, there's a very good chance.
Oh, he's gonna be such a good
What about
dad.
pirates? Will I see pirates?
You're already seeing one.
No. Not much chance of that, I think.
He lies out of his ass.
That's rather sad. I should have liked to have seen one.
Tell you what,
Oh,
Jenny.
one of my monitors turned
As
off.
soon
Hang
as
on.
these winds die a little, I'll let you steer the
Hang on.
jack up.
The monitor
One
with
little
chat on
trick
it
of the
turned
helm
off
before
again.
sundown.
Yay!
Got it. Wiggle ship till it comes back on. Whoop. Uh-oh. Hang on. Game went a little funky. Okay, I can't see what you're saying, but I don't... Wait, isn't this the beginning of Assassin's Creed... of a previous Assassin's Creed game?
Miss Jennifer Kenway, may I
Oh,
introduce
this is her
myself?
when she's grown.
Jennifer Scott, if you please.
I'm sorry,
My daughter was raised by her mother, Caroline, until she passed away some years ago. Jenny prefers to use
Oh,
her
wow.
surname to mine.
It's been many
Ah,
years.
Please forgive my
He's
ignorance.
older. Okay, like
I will.
jump forward
She
in time.
may not.
Father, help me.
This little rascal, however, is a Kenway. What's wrong, Hafen?
I can't see the stage.
Was that the little boy
Up
who
we go.
saw like
How's that?
Connor's father murder a guy?
But won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that.
I can't see what you're saying,
But
Chad. I
if they
haven't.
do,
I'm focusing on
we
the
shall quit
cutscene.
this
I don't.
posh gig and go and meet.
Hang on. Okay, I've paused it, so it should be paused. Hang on. I'm gonna unplug and re-plug this. It's gonna make everything go a little wonky, but it's fine. Hate that this monitor just shuts off sometimes. It's done this for years. It's because I tripped over the power cord for several years on it. It acts a little funky. It has a temperament. There we go. Got it. There we go. Now we just gotta move the chats again. Wow, a theater. Yeah, this seems to me, if I'm guessing this right, the beginning of the Assassin's Creed game with Connor in it, the one that takes place during the American Revolution. If I'm right, what's about to happen is that Connor's
Your
dad...
mother for some chocolate and whites.
Hang on. Connor's dad is about to stab a guy, like happened in the opening of that game. Because it looks like the same theater to me. We are at the credits, but I'm sure there's always post-game content. And there's stuff we haven't hacked yet. There is stuff that we haven't hacked yet in, like, the real-world portion of the game, so we got more to do. Hi, Skylar, it's going good. Just putting all the chats back where they go. Now more cutscene, because I like lore. No, he's not speaking in farts. Shush your face.
How's that sound?
Yes, please.
Okay, hush now.
Okay, so it's just... or maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the two aren't connected. Unless it is the same kid. Bye, Fraud Splits! That's nice if he does get a happy ending. How long do you think the credits are gonna be? These credits always take ages, but since some of it was during the cutscene, debating whether to skip them or not. Well, we can boogie to the music for a bit. It's like a remix of the title screen with more fancy stuff. You know, we're gonna... Well, it says told us to skip cinematic, but I don't want to skip this cinematic. I want to skip the credits. So now I'm concerned if I press it, maybe there's a post-credit sequence, you know? I don't want to accidentally skip that. It's just a problem with skipping stuff like this. I'm always afraid I'm gonna miss some lore. Boom, ba-dum, 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 boom, boom. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba 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 Okay, we finished Ubisoft Quebec. Now we're in Ubisoft Singapore. Good music. Very dramatic. Listen to that violin. I think that's violin. It's some sort of string instrument. In some of these games, these credits go on for minutes and minutes and minutes, so... I hope there wasn't like a post-credit sequence, but like I don't think we want to wait quite that long. Oh, hang on. It said you finished the game. I wanted to see that. No, it hid it from me. Hang on. New Relic Portrait Emblem and title available for multiplayer. Let me check out the general, because I finished the game. Let me see if there's anything new to buy. So canonically we went home, so this is kind of sort of beforehand / not canon. How is my day going? I think I already answered. I said it was going pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, got every pistol set. Yeah, might as well fill those. Piece of art. Yeah, nothing here. Should have basically everything. No, I did not receive any telepathic farts. Can't believe that's something I have to say.
What have you been eating today?
Just making sure I bought all the things. Everything available to me, at least. Let me look at the map then. Hang on. Progress tracker. 100% collectibles, 90% side activities. 86% blurry chests. I'm missing 3. Where are those 3? Oh, here we go. It tells us the story. Hang on. Which Edward Kenway don't use Cove to assist in new plans in the future, whereupon a passenger entered the harbor, causing Edward a great bit of anxiety. Whereupon he greeted a ship and passengers, among them a young girl of 7 or 8 called Jennifer Kenway, Edward and Caroline's daughter, and from whom Kenward learned of his dear Caroline's passing years earlier, and of his daughter's impressive resilience, intelligence, and great humor. After which Edward returned to England to live as life as a man of means and quality, and as an assassin, good and true. Nice. Let me exit the Animus because I can do more snooping around the office still. I've technically finished it, but there is more snooping around the office I can do. Oh, there's a sticky note up here. Let's go find that.
I had similar kinds of effects from the Animus. Just, if it happens again, have a word with Melanie and see if it needs checking out.
Straight into people's homes.
Want to hear all the...
Wow, this is going to change everything.
The sticky note here somewhere. It's over here somewhere? We're gonna find all the things. Oh. So I never found out what happened to that guy who went to the meeting and never came back. Oh, must be on the other side. Oh, this is like development art for the game. I don't remember some of these guys in it. Do they either make them up or maybe those are people that like other people in the Animus saw? Ah! Hair in my eye. It's the problem with having so much hair. So I already hacked these computers. Remember that our relentless and pertinent hollow drive to achieve everything on foreign periods has led to many embarrassments and distress, And disastrous nuclear weapon supervisor with poison food, toxic, blah blah blah. So it's a crazy guy who tried to turn us into the lady, blah blah blah. Anything else on this floor? There's no sprint button, only slow crawl and walks. Like, it looks like I already hacked this.
I don't know. It's kind of sterile. I always feel like someone's watching.
Yeah, but the floors don't creak, there's no ice.
One end of the building and 5 at the other.
The elevators don't scare me.
Feels like a high-tech company fight.
The old building.
I'm listening into the conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing happening here. Okay, it looks like we already hacked that in the past. Server. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff over there. Something over here, too. I know the Templars are evil and everything, but this does really look like such a sick-ass workplace. Like, my brain really, really likes the way things are here. Supposedly there's something over here? Okay, it's gotta be in the other area, on the other side of the wall. I'm definitely headed the wrong way. And the other door. Oh yeah, now we can get, I don't think we've ever been in this level 3 area. So, wow, this is kind of spooky. Oh god, I think I heard an alarm. Don't like that. Got it! I'm such a good hackerizer. Hacksaw. Remote computer available? Abstergo Entertainment server done. Initiate remote hacking? Oh, is this like a second hack? Well, this looks like hard mode. At least the sides aren't dangerous, so I have plenty of time to, like, figure out what I'm gonna do. That's nice that the sides aren't dangerous, so I have, like, all the time I could want to figure out what to do. Yeah! Extraction successful. By passing standard security protocols. So what is here? Anything successful. What did I find? Hi, Bumblebee.
Our initial research into the life of Ratana Gaiden focused on a period spanning his late teens to his early 30s.
Oh, they're gonna slander
but our
him.
researchers came away unimpressed by his calm and stoic demeanor, with occasional flashes of extreme anger. This was not the sort of leading man we felt comfortable endorsing. We decided, therefore, to delve into his early childhood, with the hope that scenes of pre-colonial America might hold some appeal. As you can see here, there is a certain naive charm and innocence to this young boy. Unfortunately, our researchers found this young man's story deeply problematic as well. For one, the omnipresence of the Mohawk culture lacks the balance necessary to tell the true story of America. And secondly, the Mohawk language would certainly be an issue for most of our audience. We therefore feel that although Rattanatankon's early life would be of some interest to our more educated viewers,
Damn, they're
it's
like...
unlikely that his story would appeal on a broader scale, being too foreign, as it were, to normal audiences. Our team recommends we pass on this property.
Damn, fucking rude. So they're like, nah. An insight into native life would be of no interest. You're fucking... people would absolutely love to see, like actual native life, like, through their eyes. You kidding me? And that would be a great historical tool. These guys are fucking hacks. Hi, Headhunter. I'm doing good. I've expected to see I have security rushing me there. Anything else on this floor? You love my stream? Thank you. I think so. We're just gonna go to a different floor now. Let's get all this stuff on that mixed bottom floor. Looks good. Thanks. I work hard to keep quality.
Pushing it to 5, 6.
Oh, I heard that dialogue before. Let's check floor 1. Lobby! Down we go. Anything on our map? Yes. There's some stuff in here. Can I send you a friend request message? No. I'm not going out of my way to do that. If you want to friend request me, you can send something, but I'm not gonna stop my stream. I'm not gonna either stop my stream or go out of my way to, like, send a friend request to people. I'm busy. And thank you for the follow, though, on Nemo. I mean, sorry, on Trovo.
You need to be cautious. They've made progress on it.
Oh, I can hack these computers. I can hack these ones specifically. Okay. Need an elevator aquarium? Yeah, this place is so swanky. Aw, damn. Okay, so this place has the... Fuck! I almost made it. Because it has, like, the cutoffs, this can be rather difficult. Fuck. You have, like, a limited amount of time to get places. Can I add you on my Discord fan base? Look, man, if you want to send me a friend request, then send it, but I'm not going out of my way to send it myself. I do accept friend requests, but, like, I'm not going out of my way to accept. I'm in the middle of a stream. So yeah, if I've seen you sent me a friend request yourself, after I'm done with stream, I'll probably accept it. But, like, I'm not gonna, like, stop streaming to, like, send friend requests myself or to accept it. Yes, made it! You've played this too? How much completion have you gotten?
We are attempting to synchronize the DDS system. This will only take a moment. We are almost there. The DDS is now in sync. Thank you for your patience. We hope you enjoy your experience.
1587.
Rudolph II invited many notable figures to his court, making Prague the center of European culture. Among them were Englishman Edward Kelly and his stepdaughter, Elizabeth Jane Weston. Observe her and report any alleged collusion.
Collusion? What the frick is this? Unreleased video from Project Legacy? Find science video. like hacking these computers and like no one notices because it's stupid. Thankfully, this doesn't have, like, the walls, so I have plenty of time. Yay! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Look at me work. Getting better at these. Knock on wood. Subject 1 interview session.
February 12, 1981.
That's a little loud.
Qualitative personal interview with Subject 1 on ancestral research regarding Avalon de Grand Prix.
That's very loud.
How are you feeling? Any side effects?
Not really. Aside from the headaches. They've been worse since I started staying in longer. But I don't want to stop. I like her. I want to know what she does next.
What's it like? Reliving her memories.
So different. The Animus, I mean.
Fuck is with that bass?
past.
I mean, it's a recording. I don't know.
At first it was confusing. Distracting. Like New Orleans, the stench. I wasn't expecting all the smells.
Smell is the sense most directly linked to memory.
When I'm in her memories, it's like I can smell more than I usually can.
In general, women
Really
have a more
up
acute
the
sense of
sound
smell
for
than men
this.
do. I'd wondered how that would translate. Anything else?
Low frequencies are loud as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just loud in general.
She's smaller
it's
than
just
me.
loud in general.
But it's like her body could do more.
It's supposed
Did
to
that
be
surprise you?
a poor recording, I
At
think.
first,
It's just
yeah.
it's meant to be an in-universe recording, so it's gotta
The
sound
ERA people
different.
might hate me for this or whatever, but I don't usually think of girls that way. Climbing things. My mom, my sisters. The animal feeling of Aveline sinking her hidden blade into the throat of...
Go on.
It doesn't feel feminine. What I think of as feminine. But then at the same time it does. Her center of gravity is way lower. That was a surprise. How easy it is to land. How steady I am on her feet. Sorry. This is hard to talk about.
No, it's fascinating. This is what we need. Pure experience, in your own words.
Okay.
Can you tell me about Gerald Blunk?
What about him?
He and Avalon were close, but we haven't been able to ascertain if he might be your missing ancestor. Do her memories suggest anything
Hi,
to you?
Pony Gamer. Game's a little loud right now.
Does this make you uncomfortable? Remember, these are her memories. You're just playing them back. It's not even acting. You're a researcher.
Like you say, I haven't experienced her consummating anything. That would be... Anyway,
Watching from France.
I think
cool.
maybe she was confused.
Oh,
Well, first of all, I don't really know for sure, okay? I mean, guys think about sex more than girls, right? That's a fact.
as a researcher, what did you observe?
Does it mean she's more like a guy if she thinks about... Is that why she's able to assassinate... Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't know her thoughts, but from what's in her memories, physically, the fidgeting, some hesitation, what she looked at, who she looked away from, the things she didn't say when I expected her to. If I had to guess what it meant, I would think she was thinking about sex. But I'm a guy, so I would think that, right? So what does it mean for women to act that way? It has to mean something else, right?
Okay, wasn't expecting
As a
this to
subject,
be in the
you're
game.
able to observe more finely than I am in review. What about unwanted attention
Not
from men?
expecting the interview.
Well, I thought that would be the hardest
this.
thing to deal with. I'm not into that, for the record. Not at all.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know.
But the way she dealt with it, it happens so often. It's like you stop noticing everything she does to avoid it. Crossing the street, eyes in the back of her head. She knew how to handle herself. When she was charming, felt kind of similar to killing. Or the build-up to killing. Can we take a break, Mr.
Oh,
Vidic?
that's who's interviewing him.
Of course. We're ready to go on?
Yes.
Evelyn was black.
And white. On her father's side.
You're sensitive to that?
I guess. I mean, I'm white. Evelyn looks black, so that's different. But you get used to it. Like with the girl thing. Until someone makes you not used to it.
What do you mean?
I don't think I've ever had to think so much about what I'm wearing or how I'm walking. But Evelyn, it's like she goes through her whole life in these uniforms.
People expect her to behave in a certain way.
Definitely. Sometimes I worry I'll slip up and play too relaxed at the warehouse and, I don't know, blow her cover.
You can't blow her cover.
I know. I'm just replaying the memories. I can't change them, I know. But I see it, right? It's a risk. It's...
stressful?
Yes. It's best when she goes out as an assassin. On the roofs or in the bayou. I think she was more relaxed that way. Can you imagine? You're only relaxed when you're going to kill someone.
Let's stick to memories rather than imagination. What about the slaves?
They're kind of just everywhere. I mean, that sounds bad. Slavery is bad, but no one's acting like slavery's bad. It's fun when she frees slaves. Is it supposed to be fun?
We're not looking for supposed to. Focus on what it is.
Oop, and there goes the interview. Oop, and then okay, that's a lot of feedback. So it's a white dude like ruminating on the differences of being a mixed race lady in like the pre-American Revolution times. I mean, yeah, he definitely has some thoughts on it because it's different than what he's used to. Not sure why that was included specifically, but I suppose it was interesting to a point. Hacking! Oh good, I like this game. Yay! Got it! Thank you, Emil. I will. I definitely will. You get to listen in.
Glad that's over. I hate it when they escalate the security. It makes me jumpy.
Did they put anyone in the bunker this time?
Just for a few days, I think. Sucks, but I suppose it's necessary. We deal with some really sensitive data.
Classified shit, yeah. I don't know how I feel about it, but,
Alright,
it's in our
Chief, get
contract,
some
so-
food.
And they pay out bonuses, too. Inconvenience pay, they call it.
Really? That's actually kind of nice.
So it's what other people were thinking of, like, of the fact that people got put in, like, that weird jail cells they have underneath the building for some reason. Oh, we know what the some reason is. Okay, there's a sticky note and a server over here. Hi, Sean. I can't say hi.
The elevators don't scare me. Feels like a high-tech company.
Sticky note! The new order is that disease in Juno may she guys into glory will be our cure. Remember this. Remember that it was the 18th century slipping into the next that the sickness took hold, and men began to believe they were a part and individual of the original plan. Men shunned the plan, called us slaves, and we were only fulfilling our duty. And once we get them all, we should probably read them all the way through. You thought they named me Passion? What? I mean, I named me Passion. I'm Passion because I say I'm Passion. I don't know what you're talking about. don't even look at the numbers. I just try to match it to like what makes the waves closer. Accessing server data. Abyss. Abstergo Industries. Remote computer available. This is like my least favorite game out of all the games. I mean the sides are like bad too. I did it! Yeah! First try! First try! Hell yeah! So what's on this computer? Oh, more audio. Subject 0, audio file 5.
Surrogate Initiative, test session 37, August 9th, 1981. Host Eileen Bach, DNA sample SB1970.
Open! Good morning, Miss Kurtz. You look well, considering the circumstances. Are you rested? Have you eaten? Your friends are dead, Miriam. Bartel Schink and all his Navios, his Edelweiss pirates, executed for 5 counts of murder.
Without a trial. You must be proud.
There was no need! They were scum! All of them! You hear me? All of you are scum! Scum! Scum!
These audio files are very loud.
Clearly now.
Much louder than the rest of the game.
You have nothing.
Quiet, girl!
You don't have the artifact. If you did, you wouldn't be talking to me at all. Never use lay seat.
I said
never use lay seat. Never use lay seat.
Is he like beating her? Like... Oh god, okay.
Get her out!
Traumatic experience in the memories, like affecting the lady actually experiencing it in the real world. Oh shit. Is she alright? That is so loud, I have to like yell over it.
Eileen, open your eyes. Can you hear me? Eileen! Eileen!
Power's off! Get the position in here! Step aside, son!
Eileen, talk to me. Can you
Is she
open your
dead?
eyes?
Did it kill her?
Clear!
Oh god, her heart's not beating. Okay, nothing but static. What's this file? What's wrong with him? We were listening to the memory of, I think, a Nazi harassing a lady because he wanted some ancient magic artifact she knew about. That's what was wrong with him.
All right.
Oh, she died.
Notes towards a speech in honor of Dr. Eileen Bach's
She died.
premature
Shit.
retirement.
She had a kid. I remember that. Damn.
When I first learned of Dr. Bach's unfortunate accident, I couldn't help but feel a great sense of loss at... No.
He's drinking alcohol while trying to come up with a eulogy. Oh, he has cats?
Dr. Eileen Bach has and always will be a friend and colleague. When I first learned of her unfortunate accident, I was shocked, of course. To see any friend injured in such a way is deeply upsetting. And to further learn that her injuries were severe enough to force a premature conclusion to her brilliant
oh, she's
career.
not dead. She's just severely disabled.
Well, I would not wish that fate on anyone. But if there is any solace
she's not dead,
to be found in her
severely
accident,
injured.
it may be this.
I mean, that doesn't make it...
That she was injured in service of her research.
It's just so
In
loud. Why
service
is
of
this
work
so much
that she
louder than the
cherished
rest
most
of the
dearly.
game?
And it is thanks to her, it is due to her diligence, that some of the mysteries of genetic memory have been further illuminated. And while it is true that work on her project, the Surrogate Initiative, as she called it, has been temporarily halted, the copious amount of work she has done over the past 3 years has been incredibly valuable. So while her work has been suspended for the time being, her legacy will most certainly
Captions are out of
live
sync.
on.
He has several animals. He's probably doing
Quiet,
this
Joan! Quiet!
Oh, he's being very mean to his animals. See, I don't want to adjust the volume because it's set for the rest of the game. But, like, it's set to match up with the rest of the game, so if I turn it down, then I have to turn it back up because then it's too quiet for the rest of the game. We're missing subject 0 audio file 2. How go the stabbies? Well, right now it's mostly like researchies. And now it's mostly researchies because, oh, there's a bunch of stuff by the front door. Because we have, like, high clearance, now we can sneak around and read all the things. Apparently there's some by the front door.
What's going on? I know. I've been spending too long in my animus, and it's doing my head in.
I'm gonna listen to the conversation.
Keep it to 3-hour sessions like the regulations say. They don't make these rules for no reason.
Yeah, I've been pushing it to 5-6 hours every day.
Damn. That's enough to trigger a bleeding effect, man. You need to be cautious. They've made progress on that front, but there's always a danger.
Is that it? Okay. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
It's doing my head in.
Oh, it's the same conversation we just heard. So many people. That is pretty. This is all so fancy, man. So we can't actually leave work. Oh. What's on these? Another day at Evil Google. There you go. Another sticky note. Number 15. Revolution American flan spread into evolutions, into more revolutions, into Russia, Mexico, and India, and the sickening list goes on, and men and women fought and died for the right to be indolent and sick and pleasured. But Shimishi guides into the gray has returned after a sleep of tens of thousands of millennia, and we submit to live and work at our side, we the instruments of the first wealth. More crazy dude ramblings. Haven't hacked this computer yet. Big computer. Oh, it's this game. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I suck at this a little bit, but nah, I win these. What's on this computer?
So, this will be a short one, Dad. Something to remember me by if things go south. If I don't make it out
it's
of the temple
Desmond
today.
making another call to it, making another phone message for his dad.
But I just can't. I think spending all this time at Connor's memories has made me anxious.
This is during Game 3, like Assassin's Creed 3.
Many ways.
Not Game 3, but like Assassin's Creed 3.
Still, he never lost hope. Even when his faith in others eroded. I can only believe that what we are doing is the right thing. That I can stop this disaster. I know this. I mean, the technology is there, waiting for us to use it.
Okay, in my defense, flailing around seems to be an actual decent strategy.
Something in my genes, or my memories. Some final piece of code to switch the whole thing on. That's why I'm here. That's why they brought me here. Only, I don't know what I'll have to give up in return. My sanity, my life.
Yeah, you do die at the end, bro. I'm sorry.
Impossible to say. I do know this. Our battle with the Templars will not be over.
Whatever's inside that temple is not an ending. It's just another chapter in this endless story. And it'll be your job, and Mom's, and Sean's, and Rebecca's.
Oh, is Mom still alive? I actually didn't know that. They don't recall them mentioning her much.
I keep thinking about something Orson Welles once said.
The guy who wrote 1984?
Something like, if you want a happy ending, it all depends on where you stop telling your story.
Huh.
So maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's how people keep
Sex
marching
Sean.
If something goes wrong in their dad, something happens to me. When you tell my story years from now, please tell them the one about how I lost my way, and then I found it again. Just in time to save the world. And just end it there. That'll keep everyone smiling.
Oh, typo.
Goodbye, Dad. Say hello to Mom. Tell her I love her, okay? Tell her I love you both. I love you both.
Aww. So what's on the other computer? Hacking time! I'm elite hacksaw, don't you know? Pressing buttons, I got no idea what I'm doing. I'm sure that this will work eventually. I have no frickin' idea what I'm doing. I'm just pushing buttons, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe I should actually strategize this one. Oh, there we go. I didn't need to strategize this one. Random button pressing just works. Random button pushing works every time. Hi, Snowy. Oh, shit, Snowy. I didn't mod you on Twitch because I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot to give you the mod thing because I'm a fucking idiot. Where's the button to turn it on? I'm an idiot. In the office right now, so you can't pay too much attention. That's fine. That's fine. I'm an idiot, so it's fine. Okay, is it a command? Okay, that should have done it. New mod, couple new mods. I just want to make sure I have enough people who can pop in occasionally to keep an eye on things, because I could really use the help sometimes. There you go. Snowy, if you could pop into my YouTube chat, if that's possible, so I can mod you there, that would be helpful. If you could pop into my YouTube chat at some point so I can mod you there, that would be helpful. What was that alert? Key jangles? I'll give you a key jangles. I'm a busy horse. I am a busy horse. I really am. Not gonna stop my arson, though. Just arson responsibly. Here's the key jangles. See, if you could pop into my YouTube chat so I could mod you there, make my life a little bit easier. Yeah. Key jangles! Jingle, 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 bingo, bingo, bongo, bongo, jingle, 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 bingo, bongo, doo, doo, doo. Eee. Wait, not that tab. Alright, so what's here? Oh, chat archive. Everybody's working on the weekend. Oh, Orson Welles was an actor. I was thinking of a different guy. Okay. Citizen Kane. Is that the one where it was the sled? That's the movie where it was the sled, right? Rosebud? What's you? There you are. Hang on. As moderator. There you go. Spoiler warning. It came out decades ago. I think it's very unlikely that there's anyone who is going to watch the movie in the modern age who doesn't already know it was the fucking sled. Nobody watches Citizen Kane for the twist anymore. Hang on. Horse has to piss. Rosebud. I got to piss. Horse has to piss. Horse will be right back. Behave yourselves. Piss complete. How was my weekend? I think it was pretty good. Went on a trip on Saturday. Got a nice relaxing day in, so that was nice. The movie's only 84 years old. Oh yes, only 84 years old. Wow. It's fucking black and white! It's a black and white movie! Bye, Chief. Remember to hydrate your horse? All right, I'll hydrate. Here we go. There we go. You guys get me everything. Refill the horse, yes. Water horse must stay hydrated. Oliver, I need you guys to get me everything on the observatory, but in a fight at least. Can you do it? No way. You're crazy. You don't even know where it is yet, and Friday's a holiday. Oliver, a holiday? Really? Do you people realize that working here is a privilege? The care of their jobs coming to would be an honor. And no, I'm not crazy. You don't have heat from heat. If you don't get it done to take out on devils, and all our work will be lost. Oh, does she even know how anything works here? She has her own pressures. What is that? We're already working overtime. And when are we going to discuss, though, how the plot of devils has to change to accommodate this observatory business? How am I going to sell this? You're not going to? It's too sensitive, so you're really just collecting the memories for no reason? Now, for no reason, Letitia will use them. It's ridiculous. You want us to devote our lives to finding information we're not allowed to develop or understand or use anyway. It won't help sales when people never see their work rewarded in public. So to motivate them, I don't know, get them breakfast. Pain, chocolate, coffee. Pretend to sneak in some coffee, liquor, a little beer with lunch. Feed them. They'll forgive you. Again, they're not going to keep falling for this. Yes, they will. Britain circuses. Look it up. It's a thing. Come on, be serious. I am being serious. I'm not hating on black and white movies. I'm saying that it's black and white and it's ancient. And so anyone who says saying it's a slightest spoilers is on some serious shit. So mean that he shouldn't need what she needs. If you want to know what she needs, you have to keep her happy. So if it doesn't have anything to do with pirates anyway, when we complicate things, take the focus off the action. It's faster and reeling is just more mature and complex. I can't believe I'm obvious. We are crazy not to use it. Imagine we could be selling to pirate fans and conspiracy theorists at the same time. The potential for market growth is huge. We cannot use it for Please Stop Ass. It's insane. As you already know, Melanie, this company is a subsidiary of Abstergo Industries, and Abstergo Industries has a different culture. They are hierarchical and rule-driven. We may not always like it, but if we want to advance in this company, we have to be careful. You're protecting her. I'm protecting you. I know we have our arguments from time to time, but I know you care deeply about our work, and I don't want you to get yourself ejected from the conversation. We need you. Do you understand? Yeah, I get it. Pick my battles. It's common sense. I don't know why this one thing is bothering me so much right now. I'm just tired. So I need to find someone else to help me? No, we'll get it done somehow. I'll personally bring the coffee liquor for breakfast. Lol, thanks. I'll find something to get them excited about in the meantime. It makes you feel like I can share a secret what? If we're successful with the observatory, Abstergo may develop a Las Vegas attraction to accompany the release of devils. Wait, what? They're looking into a partnership with those aquatic circus people you like. Imagine celebrating with the whole team in a live-action gladiator show. Assassins versus Templars versus pirates versus sharks. Oh, I am not how to come up with this stuff. Oh, I have all kinds of little things saved in files here and there. I always think, oh, I'll get around to doing something with them in a quiet moment. But there are never quiet moments. Oh, well, you'll retire someday. Not if I'm lucky. Me neither. So he's still missing after going to that meeting. That's why they're like really banging on the observatory. That's everything on this floor. Because I think we already checked out that security room. So let's go to another floor. This place is so nice! Like, it gives you... I know this is supposed to be an evil place, but it really gives you the good vibes.
What's going on? I know. I've been spending...
This floor layout. Did I read this before? Goddamn cool. Pool beach elevator. Overwalls game server rooms. Information testing rooms. Entrance security check and waiting area. This place is so cool. Yeah, let's go back down. See if there's anything down here. This is a debate when we will hold captive. Let's see if there's anything new. Check my map. There are a few things we haven't collected yet. Let's go for that sticky note. Nose is a little stuffy. That's when my mom's dark chocolate right before stream to keep my energy up. So I think that's what's doing it. How did I miss that sticky note earlier? She once hath wrought and has wrought anew and was wrecked her into new form. Beautiful, 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 yes. The world and all its digital technology is now an expression of her, and her work began over 80,000 years ago, and now she has come to reclaim them. She, beloved June, beautiful Juno, may she glide us into glory. Hi, Sinky! So, like, we already hacked this, right? Access.
Body's been moved? Yes, sir, and preserved. We'll do what we can. Good. Let's keep security units on standby. I know Miss LeMay said the situation was under control, but I have a feeling we may be needing them again soon.
Interesting. Interesting. How's the game? We're pretty good. I think we technically hit the ending. Now we're just completing stuff. Post-game content. Let's head over here. Apparently there's some computers we haven't accessed. Where they were keeping another person. He left his pizza. I would have taken the pizza with me. Oh, hang on. Any knowledge concerning whereabouts, please contact security. Wait, security notice? Listed individuals suspected in recent attacks on Abstergo Entertainment. If you have any knowledge concerning the whereabouts, please contact security immediately or speak to your direct manager. But he's on the bottom floor. He's just right there. Like, bro, you're not being sneaky. We literally just saw him on the bottom floor. A little bit of inconsistency there. You think he would have, like already run away? Yeah, I didn't press that. See? Random button pushing works every time. Security must be fucking stupid. Or like the game doesn't realize it should be hiding them. Agent evaluation report for Juhani Osedoberg dated December 11th to 2008? Or is it like November 12th? I can't tell which way the dates are supposed to be. So what have to have been leaked from within? This is a classified document viewed on our own network. Someone should hang from this. Strengths, experience, agent, military, special forces background is definite as obedient, follows orders without question, leadership qualities, agent lacks finesse but inspires loyalty in others. No one else in the onburst right now, so keep up the stream and hold your cinema wall. Hell yeah. Not changing any of your Crocs either. Crocs are awesome. I love Crocs. Brute horsing. Dedicated agent is wholly committed to our cause. Definite potential could be IS material. Weaknesses, agent has a young 3 years daughter, could be a liability. Other notes, agent is ready to take on greater challenges. Recommend giving agent leadership responsibilities. Recommended sending agent on a 5 mission. Submitted by Sritpur Hazek. Dashing photo of Otzelberg, labeled Helsinki, Finland, 2012. Oh, the dates are backwards, so it's 2012, 11, 25s. So it's, I was reading the dates backwards, so 2012, November 25th. Unclear who took this or why. Photo labeled Florence, Italy, 2012, 11:30. Made a clear of who survived to transmit this photo. Who sent him a level 5 mission and oh, so he like died? Cairo, Egypt, 2012. Oh, it changed, look. Look, a distinguishing mark, facial scar, burn, reparative surgery should be considered. Following an assassin attack of 2012, 11/20, see attached security report. Agent tracked down the enemy and located their Florence hideout. Agent led Sigma's strike team against a Florence assassin responsible for the termination of 3 assassins. Survivor assassin ambush. Agent should not be held responsible for the loss of his team. So that's what this is. This one's labeled Cairo, Egypt. Sigma team checks in. I posted claims of Stergo agents kidnapped William Miles, but Miles is not pictured. Could be anything. This updated ancient evaluation from Ottoberg, dated 12/12/03, confirms that the persistent perhaps still exists. Oh, here we go. So it's the same thing. Demonstrated of courage, initiative, resourcefulness, and dedication. Changes. Koopa Turn Alley is on. I can't read that. But that's like his dad. 555254543. Oh, that they brought up his initiative 1 point. Oh, bro lost 5 pounds. Look at that. Look at that, bro lost 5 pounds between the 2 dates. Snowy just became a mod recently. Yeah, I was looking for more mods because not everyone can be here all the time. But if I have more people that can pop in once in a while, it'll really help. All you gotta do is fuck around and you eventually find out. Zero audio file 2. Oh, okay, this is the audio file.
Surrogate Initiative, test
it's
session
so
27,
loud.
October 21st, 1980.
Hang on, we're turning down the volume. I know I said I didn't want to, but we're turning it down because that's so loud. Chat, remind me to turn it back up after. Oh god, now I can't hear it. Dang it, I fucked it up. Wait, you guys can hear it and I can't. No, wait, it's not giving us the audio file. Hang on. There we go. We start from the beginning.
Surrogate Initiative, test session 27.
It's still loud, but it's
October
a little bit quieter.
1980. Host
They make it
Eileen
so
Bach.
loud.
DNA
No, we're turning it down more. I don't know why these are so much louder than the rest of the game. How's that? Hang on. Taz! It's a little bit better.
Surrogate Initiative, test session
Still
27.
loud, but not his ear
October
blasting.
21st, 1980.
Fuck around and find. It was just an
Host
informal means of
Eileen
stating
Bach.
the scientific
DNA
method.
SB1970.
Yep.
Miriam.
Oh, scientists fuck around and find out what structure.
For you to be here. But your intransigence requires that I detain you until you give me information I can act upon. The location of the artifact, perhaps, or the whereabouts of your leader, Bartel Shink. Just a little something to give Minister Goebbels some encouragement that we are on the right track.
How about a nice hug? He looks so sad in all his photographs.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Perhaps you could pay him a visit yourself.
Hi, Wolf
He likes
Tech. I'm
beautiful
doing good.
women, actresses, musicians.
Pirates?
That's right, pirates. Pirates of the Edelweiss. Isn't that what you kids call yourselves? It's very amusing. And illegal, of course.
Breaking Hitler's laws is half the fun.
Oh, I imagine so.
She's so spirited.
I
I love
imagine you were
her.
having a wonderful time just before we captured you on your search of friends.
Ooh, a lot of feedback there.
And that's the end of it.
Damn it. Why can't we sustain the signal for more than just a few minutes?
I need to relax.
That's not the issue. This is dangerous work. These memories aren't in your bloodline. That's why it's not holding.
There's got to be a solution.
Any idea what they mean by the artifact? I've heard it a few times now.
Not sure. I don't think Miriam knew either. Not much comes into her mind when she asks about it.
But she's protecting the other members of her group, the Edelweiss Pirates or something?
Yeah. Bartol Schink. Have we looked
Edelweiss
him up?
Pirates.
No,
That's such
we
a cool
can.
name
We
for an
should.
anti-Hitler
Put your intern on
resistance
it.
group.
Right. High priority.
Yeah. This isn't getting any easier.
It's sad because we know what happens here at the end.
Hello?
Hi, Seamus. It's Mom.
Hey.
How are you?
Dad! It's Mom!
Hello, Ellie.
Hi, Carl. How's Seamus?
Great.
Dad, it's Mom!
Yeah. The summer just sped by.
Classic kid stuff.
I never seem to notice. No windows in the office.
Right. Trapped in a lab. So, did you need to talk?
Yes, sorry. I was curious about your mother, actually.
Oh. Okay.
How much did she talk about the war when you were growing up?
Not often. Bits and pieces. Why?
I was doing some research last week about World War II, and something came up about the Edelweiss Pirates, or the Navajos, and your mother's name popped up.
Really? That's an odd coincidence.
Does any of that ring a bell?
Yeah. Mom ran with that group while the war was on.
Wow.
They were a group of kids who wanted to avoid the Hitler Youth programs, but in later years they escalated their activities to, bigger ideas like vandalism and sabotage.
Damn.
But why Navajos and pirates?
Just some of the names they used. Navajos, Edelweiss Pirates, you know, kids. There were little pins, little white flowers. I may still have hers.
That's interesting.
And this is for work? Researching my mother?
Not exactly, but... Sorry, I can't talk about it.
Right. You never could.
Hey, don't. I didn't mean to be flippant.
No. Don't mind me. All for the greater good.
I like to think so.
I love the lore. I know the lore isn't as exciting as Stabby's, but I like lore. That is still so loud. Why is it so loud? Oh, God.
You all right?
Damn it! 5 months of this bullshit! We're floundering.
Take it easy, Eileen. You're just stressed.
I am not stressed. I'm frustrated. I'd like to
Man,
go again
it
this
ends up
afternoon.
permanently disabling
there is
you.
no reason to rush this.
We're hardly rushing. We're running into the same wall over and over again. Why can't we push through? Why can't you keep me in the Animus longer than 2 minutes?
Because surrogate genetic memory data is fragile. The EEG is exploding and your brain is doing too much work.
Oh, they permanently
The
brain
longer you stay
damaged
here,
her.
The more damage it does. It's even possible that...
Possible that...
It's possible the memories we're digging into could eventually overwrite your
I do
own.
enjoy some good lore.
Like
Me
information
too.
on a tape drive. There's just not enough space in your head to do both.
Here I come to save the day.
What the fuck? Is this Vidic?
Good afternoon, all.
Did you invite him?
No.
But you did. Remember?
That was months ago, Warren. What do you need?
I wanted to stop by. Check on your progress.
Well, apparently it's still too dangerous to keep me under for more than a few minutes.
I always suspected that would be your biggest hurdle. The genetic memory
He knows
sequencing
that
is the easy
they're
part,
struggling
if
because he
time-consuming.
records them.
But the
snitch,
replay,
the snoop.
that's something else.
Yes?
Let's think this through. My subjects are diving into their own genetic memories, so the information is already encoded in their heads.
Which means the Animus has less work to do. Less computing, less parsing.
Right. So to get your surrogate data working, to let people experience foreign memories, it'll take a hell of a lot more processing power than anyone has. Even Abstergo Industries.
Ideally, we'd like to build
They
an
managed
external
it. They do the
processor
video
that mirrors
games.
as many brain functions as possible. Something to handle the calculations.
But the cost and upkeep of that would be...
Astronomical. Let me see what I can do. I have some sway with Lillian. We won't build Rome in a day, but if we focus on the pretty buildings first, maybe we'll achieve something.
Thank you, Warren.
Till next, folks.
Huh. Alright, let me turn the audio back to where it is for normal dialogue. Turn it down so it wasn't blasting your ears like it was blasting mine. Hack successful. Oh, this is the bathroom. This guy got like Chinese. That's my computer. I could technically use it. I think there's just one more floor, like the top floor. See, they say those people are suspicious, but I'm pretty sure we literally just saw Sean on the bottom floor. So either the security team is fucking stupid, or they forgot to have an in-game trigger to disappear Sean from there. Step. Top floor. Said I can't see all the other floors. That'd be fun. Coffee guy, why would he do anything bad against the company? I know, right? He makes such good brews. He must be mistaken, or maybe it's just someone who looks like him. Somebody must have borrowed a uniform. Ooh, the lady's gone from her desk. Ooh, so we get to look around here with impunity. Without like her breathing down our neck and being sus. Isn't this cool? Look at those busts. Look at this art. Wowee. This game is amazing. It kind of is. This is definitely a very well-beloved game. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this art. Aw, not this game. I hate this game. This is like my least favorite minigame. At least there's none on the sides. So I have as much time as I want to like think. Much prefer when there's a light, like no red bars on the sides, which is like so much easier. You hate the Frogger game? It's definitely the hardest one for me. From the journals of Edward James Kenway. Oh! Oliver Bowden. Penguin book. Oh, they made a book out of it. Chapter 3, she was in the arch, chilling a tavern halfway between Heatherton and Bristol. I got into my slims into sun when mother and father toiled over the shearing at home. When I have to make a regular trip in town, then several times a day. I admit I hadn't taken much notice of her at first, which is unusual for me. So they made a book out of his journal. Okay. Because I like to pride myself on an exact picture of any pretty woman near about, and besides, a Chile wasn't a place to find a pretty woman. A woman, yes, a certain type of woman, but this girl I could see wasn't like that. She was young, about my age, and she wore a white linen coif and a smock. Looked to me like a domestic. What made me aware of her wasn't clothes, it was the loudness of her voice. So this is his future wife, I assume. Which is quite in contrast to the way she looked. She was sitting with 3 men, all of them older than her. I recognized her once. Tom Cobley's brother Seth, and Julian, somebody whose surname escaped me, but who worked with them. 3 men with whom I had traded words, if not blows, before. They kind of looked down their noses at me because they thought I looked down my nose at them. Who liked me no more than I liked them, which was not a lot. They were sat forward on their stools and watching this young girl with leering, wolfish eyes that betrayed a darker purpose. Even though they were all smiles, banging on the table and encouraged her as she drank dry a flagon of ale. I wrote book of the game, kinda. But it includes stuff that, like, wasn't in the game. No, she did not look like one of the women usually frequented a tavern, but it seemed that she was determined to act like one of them. The flagon was about as big as she was, and as she wiped her hand across her mouth and banged into the table, the rest of them was cheers, shouting for another one, and no doubt pleased to see her wobble slightly on her stool. Probably couldn't believe their luck, pretty little thing like that. What is it, the girl drink more air with the same turmoil accompanying her sex, and then, as she did the same as before and wiped her hand across her mouth, as well as time has looked passed between them, look that seemed to say the job is done. Tom and Julian stood as they began in their words to escort her to the door because you've had too much to drink. My love, let's get you home, shall we? To bed, smirked Seth, thinking he was saying it under his breath. Even the low tavern heard him, let's be getting you to bed. I passed up to the barman, who dropped his eyes and used his apron to blow his nose. A customer sat down in the bar for me, turned away as I peeled to him with my eyes. So nobody's intervening in these situations. bastards. Might as well look to cat for help, I thought. Then inside, banged down my tank, I stepped off the store and followed the correlates into the road outside. Blinked, I stepped out in the tavern to bright sunlight. My cart was there roasting in the sun beside another one that took to belong to the Cobbles. On the side of the road was a yard with a house set far back, but no sign of a farmer. But on the highway, just me, the two Cobley brothers, Drew, and the girl, of course. Well, Tom Cobley, I said, the thing you see on a fine afternoon. Why, just you and your cronies are getting drunk and getting a poor, defenseless young woman even drunker. The girl sagged as Tom Cobley let go of her arm and turned to address me, his finger already raised. Now just you stay out of this, Edward Kenway, you young good-for-nothing. You're as drunk as I am and your mole's just as loose. I don't need to be given a talking to by the likes of you. Silent turned to turn his over, the girl was glazed over like her mind had turned in for the night, even if her body was still awake. Well, I smiled. Loose moles I might have, Tom Cobley, but I don't need to pour an ale down a girl's throat before taking her to bed. And I certainly don't need two friends to help me at the task. You tell him, Kenway. Tom Cobley reddened. Why, you cheeky little bastard, you. I'm going to put her on my car, is what I'm going to do, and take her home. I have no doubt that you intend to put on her car and take her home. What you plan to do between putting on the cart and reaching home, that concerns me. That concerns you, does it? A broken nose and a couple of broken ribs would be concerning you unless you mind your own bloody business. Squinting, I glanced at the highway, where trees bordering the dirt track shone gold and green as the distance was a lone figure on a horse, shimmering and indistinct. I took a step forward, and if there had been any warmth or humor in my manner, then it disappeared now, almost of its own accord. The steelness in my voice when I next spoke. Now you just leave that girl alone, Tom Cobley. I won't be responsible for my actions. Them's fighting words! The three men looked at one another. In a way, they done as I asked. They let go of the girl, and she seemed almost relieved to slide to her haunches, placing one hand on the ground and looking at us with blue eyes, evidently oblivious to all that was being discussed on her behalf. One looked at the Cobleys and weighed up the odds. Had I ever fought three at once? Well, no. Because if you were facing three at once, then you weren't so much fighting, you were getting beaten up. But come on, Edward Kenway, I told myself. Yes, on the one hand, there was three men, but one of them was Tom Cobley, who was no spring chicken about my father's age. Another was Seth Cobley, which was Tom Cobley's son. And if you can imagine the kind of person who would help his father get a young girl drunk, then you can imagine the sort of person Seth Cobley was. Just a maggoty, underhand type. More likely to run away from a fight with wet breeches and stand his ground. And what's more, they were drunk. Hell yeah, Kenway! On the other hand, I was drunk too. Plus, you had Julian, who, going on looks alone, which is all I had, could handle himself. But I had another idea. The only way I could see in the distance, if I could just hold up to the Cobleys to revive, the odds would likely to shift back in my favor. After all, if he was of good character, the lone rider was bound to stop and help me out. Well, Tom Cobley, I said, you got the advantage over me. That's obvious for anyone to see. But you know, I just wouldn't be able to look my mother in the eye knowing I let you and your cronies abduct this pretty young thing. I glanced up the road to where the lone rider was getting closer. Come on then, I thought. Don't hang about. So, I continued, even if you end up leaving me in a bloody heap by the side of this here road and carry that young lassie off anyway, I'm gonna have to do all I can to make it as difficult for you as possible. Have see to it that you go on your way with a black eye and maybe a pair of throbbing bollocks for your troubles. Hell yeah! The Cobley spat, then glared at me through wizened, slitty eyes. Well, are you just gonna stand there and say, Edward, can we going to end your task because time waits for no man? He grinned an evil grin. See, I've got people to see, things to do. Aye, that's right. The longer you leave it, the more chance a poor lassie has a soul bring up, eh? I don't mind telling you, I'm really tired of all this talk anyway. He turned to Julian. How about we teach this little bastard a lesson? Oh, and one more thing before you start, Master Kenway. You ain't fit to shine your mother's shoes, you understand. That hit me hard, I don't mind admitting. I was someone like Tom Cobley who had all the motives of a frothing dog and about half the intelligence. Able to reach my soul and, if my guilt was an open wound, and stick his thumb in that open wound and cause me even more pain, well, it certainly firmed up my resolve, if nothing else. Julian pushed his chest forward and with a snarl advanced. He was away from me, raised his fist, dipped his right shoulder and swung, and I don't know who Julian was used to fighting outside taverns, but somebody with less experience than me, that's for sure. Because I'd already taken note of the fact that he was right-handed, and he couldn't have made his intentions more obvious if he'd tried. The dirt rose in clouds around my feet as I dodged easily and brought my own right up sharply. Shouted in pain as I caught him under the jaw, and if it had just been him, the battle would have been won. But Tom Cobley was already upon me. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye and was too late to react and was dazed by a fist that slammed into my temple. I staggered slightly as I turned to meet the attack, and my fists were swinging much more wildly than I'd have liked. I was hoping to land a lucky blow and needing to put at least one of the men down to even up the numbers, but none of my punches made contact as Tom Cobley retreated, as Julian had recovered from my fist punch with alarming speed and now came at me again. He swung and his right hand connected with my chin, spinning me about so that I almost lost my balance. My hat fell off, my hair was in my eyes, and I was in disarray. And guess who came in with his boots kicking? That worm, Seth Cobley. Shouting encouragement to his father and Julian at the same time. And the little bastard was lucky. His boot caught me in the midriff, and already off balance, I lost my footing and fell. The worst thing you can do in a fight against 3 men is fall. Once you fall over, it's over. Through the legs, I lone rider up the highway. Now my translation, possibly my only hope of getting on this live. What I saw made my heart sink. Not a man on a horse, a tradesman who would have smelt and combustion to my aid. No, the lone rider was a woman. She was riding astride the horse, not side saddle, but even though was a lady. She wore a bonnet and a white-colored summery dress, and the last thing I thought about in the cobbly, before the car was doing my view, the next thing was that she was beautiful. Your beauty wasn't going to save me now. Hey, I heard, you 3 men, stop what you're doing right now. I turned to look up at her and moved their hats, shuffling in line to hide the side of me who lay coughing on the ground. What is going on here, she wanted to know. From the sound of her voice, I could tell she was young and, while not highly born, definitely well-bred. Too well-bred, surely, to be riding unaccompanied. We were just teaching this young man here some manners, replied Tom Cobley out of breath. Exhausting business it was, kicking me half to death. Well, it doesn't take 3 of you to do that, does it? She replied. I could see her now twice as beautiful as I first thought as she glowered at the Cobleys, who, for their part, looked thoroughly mollified. She just mounted. More to the point, what you doing with this young lady here? Pointing at the girl who still sat dazed and drunk on the ground. Oh, ma'am, this is a young friend of ours, who had had too much to drink. The lady darkened. She is most certainly not your young friend. She is a maidservant. If I don't get her back home before my mother discovers that she's absconded, then she will be an unemployed maidservant. She looked pointedly from one man to the next. I know you men, and I think I know exactly what has been going on here. Now, you believe this young man will only be on your way before I am of a mind to take this further. Which was bowing and scraping, the Cobleys clambered aboard their cart and were soon gone. Meanwhile, the woman dismounted and knelt down to speak to me. My name is Caroline Scott. Oh, that's his future wife! What a rug pull, so it wasn't the lady he was defending. Family was Hawkins whistle. Let me take you back to 10 tunes. I cannot, my lady, says sitting up and trying to manage grin. I have work to do. She should. I see. And did I assess the situation correctly? I picked up my hand and began to brush the dirt from it. It was even more bad now. You did, my lady. And I owe you my thanks, and so will Rose when she sobers up. She's a willful girl, not always the easiest of staff, but nevertheless, I don't want to see her suffer for her impetuousness. She was an angel, I decided then, and as I helped them mount the horse, Caroline holding on to Rose, who lay drunkenly over the neck of the horse, I suddenly thought. Can I see you again, my lady, to thank you perhaps properly when I look a little more presentable, perhaps. Typo! She gave me a gruff look. I fear my father would not improve, she said, and with that shook the reins and left. Then I sat beneath the thatch of her cottage, staring out over the pastures as the sun went down. Hi, Ben! How much longer do I have with this game? Not too much longer. We've seen the end credits. I'm really just seeing what I haven't completed yet. We're concerned either part escape western with him in my future, and I thought of Carolyn Scott of Hawkins Lane, and that's his future wife. That's not even his wife. That's actually really cute. Sticky note in here. Gonna blow my nose again. Welcome back, Frost Bullets! I threw the sticky note, not the sticky note, I threw the tissue out the trash and it didn't land. There. Now we gotta get comfy again. Yeah, there's nobody here, so I can look around with impunity. Right, because Olivier just hasn't been back, weirdly. Upon discovering this information, Edward coming part of this make a matter of confidentiality. Personnel file, strictly confidential. Entertainment market news. What did I miss, and why am I in modern times? 2,500 leagues under the sea, a surprise hit. Why am I in modern times? Because that's how the games work. You're in modern times looking at the memories of people in the past. You can play both in modern day and in the past. We don't get to remake us, to do a reboot or the reboot, boasted producer. That's where the game's new triangle thing was in, and he else replied no, but it did lead to some pretty great pranks. In production. Minder, okay, yep. Guess I already hacked his computer. These are so fancy, like, look at these. Can I see what's on the tables? How close can I get? Got like notepads and stuff. The chairs get in the way of me getting too close. Oh, there's the sticky note. I'll be watching the upstairs go direct. Manifesto of the instruments are the first rule. Oh, we made the assemble. Into the great digital frontier, singular space in which you dwell is being built made of light and the embodiment of darkness. This we call the gray, being that we are instruments of our will into first world, the original, and we submit the credo to the world. Finding others doesn't seem to have done anything. Ooh, glassware, a wine bottle opener. I think that's for making like shots. There's an uneaten meal there, there's some fruit. Look at all this fancy stuff. Look at all this stuff. This place is so fancy, man. I want this to be a real place. Like, I know they're supposed to be evil, but man, do they have interior design down pat. Like, man, oh man. Ooh, fake fireplace! You gotta love this shit. More paintings. I do love that they give you, like, the outside. You can see all the cars. And the trees in the distance. Those trees are starting to turn. There's fog. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. They've actually incorporated all this. Like, look, it's so realistic. Look at the sky trails. Like, this is really, really good modeling. Like, look at all of this. There's so much detail. And that thing is even moving. Church bridge, like, this is glorious. There's the obligatory lava pool. Evil Canada. Well, it don't look evil. Where's the music coming from? Figure out where it's coming from. Are there like speakers? Weird. How cozy couch. Water thingies. More paintings. We already saw that painting. That's like a duplicate. Plant. Other plant. Bathrooms. Restricted area. This fun part of the game, I think it's fun. I like hacking stuff. Games are really hard unless you own and play all the games in order, and even then it's very confusing. I have been playing them all in order. I'm trying to keep up with it as best I can. So this is like the one thing we haven't really hacked yet. This server room. So that looks like it fits best. Looks kind of close. That looks closer. There we go. Glad to get a really big number there. This is the last ass game you played. I'm gonna play all the other ones too. Initiate remote hacking. ASRock Industries WKS 117. That was the... Yeah, it's a Frogger game. I knew it. It's always the Frogger game. I hate the Frogger game. Yep, and it has the side bits. The annoying side bits that I hate. Come on, turn back. Damn, I'm fucked. You really have to time it to... Ah, fuck. So you have to time it specifically so you can make it to, like, that point. Fuck, that's hard. Because, like, there's one way through. And if you don't get it, you're screwed. Fuck, that is difficult. Just barely made it. Okay, we can take a break here. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Ah, fuck. I wasn't prepared. That's hard. This is like the final boss of these darn games. Okay, here we can break. Ah, I was so close. I was so close. Okay, here you can, like, kind of push up, but you don't really have enough time. So you have to be, like, prepared to, like, launch yourself at that spot. Hi, Toby. I don't know if I said hi yet. Nope. There we go. Come on, come on, turn. Yep. Okay, now we can rest here for a minute. Ah, fuck. See, I always panic and go sooner than maybe I need to. I'm getting better at this part, though. Fuck! I'm getting closer. I'm getting better at this. Ah! Final boss, Frogger. Really? For real, though. Ah! It's that last bit. I always panic. I was never gonna make that. At least while I'm here, I have as much time as I want. See, I always panic. I try to go as fast as possible. And that is not the ideal strategy. Fuck! See? See, I'm too eager. That's the problem. I'll get it. So that part you do want to rush through, but the rest of it... Come on, turn. Yeah! I got it! I got it! I learned and I did it! So what's the last piece of, like, secret information? Grab my description for... Oh, it's this guy that they're, like, hero-fying the guys who are actually villains. Swab, debonair, and clever, Hatham Kenway was a hero for a generation, a man desperate for a decisive and charismatic leader, slain by the ungrateful son who cannot appreciate the wisdom of his pragmatic, race-blind approach to politics and personal life. Kenway's tenure as Grand Master of the Colonial Right ended abruptly in 1781. Lies and reverse slander. Well, he was slandering Kenway. So did I hack all the computers? Did I get everything? My files. So you can, got all that. Communist hack 33 out of 33. Signals collected 20 out of 20. The strange notes from ravings, sequence, weird, bizarre similar song, but just perhaps something else. Music 3 out of 3, which thanks to your hard work, friend, we know it was easy and has been easy for us. Losing Desmond was a terrible blow. We've needed the passage's grand feet. We're standing ready to jump. Everything you acquire, everything you send us will be useful in some way. Don't wonder about that. For now, keep your head down and your eyes on the sky. We may come calling soon. We hope you're ready. All the best, Bill. Oh, that's Desmond's dad. John tried to kill me. I woke with him looming over me like an old snake. He looked oddly familiar first when he smoked. I knew right away. I knew why, but he was the spitting image of Bartholomew Roberts. He ran for a time with his beloved, a spectre from the server room, I assume, and about how he was a reborn figure of some sort. If we got a few further, though, single studios were pounding him, John resisted, and they shot him dead. Only apologized profusely for my detainment and thanked me from work. I think I believe her. She has always struck me as sincere. Shaken by the whole experience, I wanted only to go home, but I was soon contacted by the courier and the breeze from a few weeks earlier. My instincts about them proved correct. They seemed to belong to this assassin collective and encouraged me to continue Hackam Stergo service. Surely, level 11 is doubtful I will ever be caught again. Not anytime soon, anyway. Okay, so that's why he doesn't have to worry. I'm not sure what to do next. Quit my job or press forward. There is still so much work to do. Oh, I didn't mean this. Locked on my Animus session, I discovered I was along my cubicle. Someone had transported me while I was in the Animus and vulnerable to a different location. So that's how they moved him. And he's next one, right? I don't remember, but I'll check. I'll check to make sure I play the right one. I'm playing them in original release order. Lag? What do you mean lag? Is there lag? When I played for this time, this particular puzzle took you 3 hours. Really? Wow. Maybe they patched it to make it easier. Melanie's face appeared on my screen and she told me I was in some sort of camping facility with some of my other colleagues. An internal investigation had moved us here to keep an eye on her phone. Safety supposed to seem sympathetic and advised me to keep up and try to get some work done. She locked off. John called. He was unperturbed by my digger and least promised to help me clear my name. He unlocked the doors to my son and sent me to sneak into the server room for the entire building. Only was in for some reason, but John managed to get her out of the way. The one hacked the server, an apparition appeared in front of me. She kept talking about it being too early, but at the same time, John kept losing his cool over the communicator. When she left, John left little doubt about what he expected happening here. He wanted his apparition to resist my body, and was audibly made sure it didn't happen. In the end, I tried to seek rubbish in my work. Edward's being secret could bring clarity to my present predicament. Alright, let's see if there's anything else we want to do in the game. It says I'm missing some buried treasure chests, even though I could have sworn I already got them all. You played this for the first time on PS3, so things were a little memey. That's fair enough. When I do this, I think, so make sure you want to play the Assassin's Creed games to catch up the new ones, then I close out of these lore sessions, fall off a building for an hour due to bad controls, and you remember why I don't. I don't fall off buildings for an hour. I fall off buildings occasionally, and it's not usually. It's more often. It's climbing buildings accidentally more often than falling off buildings. It's climbing buildings more often, but I don't mean to more often than like Rogue and Unity were released at the same time. I'm sure I'll figure something out. I'll just consult the Wikipedia page. Ooh, fishies! Back to my desk, I guess.
Wow, this is going to change everything.
Look at my cubicle. I've gotten so many different statues. It looks like I'm missing a few statues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I get the statues I'm missing? Why is that one glowing? Looks like I've actually filled my cubicle with personal stuff at this point. The Ori statue is haunted and once was 60. Rogue takes place before Unity. Okay. Trying to walk down the street. Normally, an oops, you're accidentally climbing a fence like a middle schooler with ADHD and Red Bull. To be fair, I'm usually running down the street. Hang on, let me look up if there's a way to get all statues. How to get all in. Let me see if there's ways to get these statues. No, statue puzzle guide. Action figures in Abstergo office. There we go. You can't get all figures. The first and hang on, this person says first and third ones. Yep. Third row. The fifth one on the second row. Well, for me, it's the. Let's see. That's actually the sixth one, but. Last figure and one other on the third row. This figure was an active multiplayer. Why are two of them glowing? There are 5 figurines that are associated with using the multiplayer characters. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. You're trying to do any main quest and it's only halfway across the map instead of playing the quest. Yeah, why wouldn't you do all the optional stuff before the main quest? You get more powerful. Templar Army figurine, complete all Templar hunts. Templar armor, find all Mine stones, 17 the Mine outfit. 20 multiplayer sessions with Rebel character, 20 multiplayer sessions with the Lady Black. Mercenaries, Duelist, Dandy. Okay, so those are multiplayers. Those are multiplayer activities. Probably not something we'll end up doing, especially since game came out in 2013. So it says we're missing some buried. If we look at progress tracker, side activities, buried chests. Assassins, Crete, Black Flag, missing, buried chests. "19 maps are going to find a single-player game and 3 maps that can be acquired through Kenway's fleet, which is completely inoperable, I believe. So because Kenway's fleet doesn't work in this version of the game, I'd have to downgrade. Those are locked off for me. Got it. I will board my ship and attempt to... So it looks like it stopped working in around 2023. Everyone is talking about the new update forces us to play in windowed mode. Is anyone able to load up Kenway's fleet? So it looks like an update in 2023 broke Kenway's fleet. Then copy use of support. Always working even after you have a connection issue? Hang on, let me try it. Try loading it. Let me try it. I mean, it could just be like multiplayers and it picks random people. See if it lets us loading the fleet. Let's give it a second, see if it could possibly work. Didn't work the first time I tried, and somebody told me I'd have to downgrade for it to work. I'll try to Google some fixes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That would be you who said that? Can't blame me for wanting to try one more time. Oh, there's a Nexus mod. Fix the issue for you. Oh, there's a link to a mod that says it fixes it. Kenway Fleet DLC fix. This .exe file should help fix the full screen issue or any other problems you might be encountering. Fix the full screen problem, Kenway Fleet issue, and should unlock your DLC. Unfortunately, Ubisoft has shut down the deluxe version of this game, therefore I'm not able to fix that. Work for you if that's your current television. Not a mod, but the actual 1.07 exe file. Oh, not a mod, but the... What? Downgrade your exe to grab information. Wait, go into the Black Flag properties and enable automatic updates for this game, otherwise the .exe file gets overridden. Change update priority on Steam to only update this game when I launch it. Side note, some players are saying that if you set your Ubisoft account into offline mode, it'll also help load the file. Install, use WinRAR or any other .war application to extract the full screen folder. Open your phone, now click on the file section, rename the .exe to... So basically, this is a way to forcibly downgrade. Override the old, auto disabled, and enjoy. So if I want to do the fleet, I'd have to do that. Place the key executable, so make a copy of that before overriding. If you're using Steam, doing things with full 5 occasionally override. If you're executable, watch out for that. Ready to reapply the mod. Probably take back up your save files, just in case. More involved than Frogger. I don't think the fleet is such a huge deal for me, honestly. I've already completed most of the game. Downgrade to the fleet thing to replace the current .exe according to the comments. 5 game. I don't know if it's important enough to me to actually do that. Again, I'm able to access the vast. Apparently, you don't need to do it once. I mean, I'm assuming that this is. I'm probably not a. To access that one part of the game, I don't know if it's worth going through all this stuff. You know, I might just skip it. I've basically done everything else in the game. In your opinion, it's not worth the hassle. Don't know if it's worth 2 buried chests. Alright. Let me just go up here and see if I can talk to any NPCs. And if not, I guess we might look at the DLC, because we still have DLC to look at, right? What does the mod do? It fixes the game. That's what we're talking about. The game is broken. It's not technically a mod, it's a complete replacement for the version of the game. Yeah, it basically downloads it to the previous patch level. From 1.08 to 1.07. So dumb that they never fixed it. Like, bruh. Why do I have the option to shoot her? She's on my side. Why do I have the in-game option to shoot this lady? What? That should not be a thing. Sorry for startling you. I'm just seeing who's hanging around my house, because I said that people could use it as, like, a base. Well, I guess canonically I'm about to move back to England, so. Bye, Snowy! I played PS5 version, so you had no problems. I think the update was more recent. I think the update might have even been more recent. Because I saw people complaining about it as recent. It looks like it was a 2023 patch. Interact? So why does interact make her run away? I'm so confused. Why does interact make her run away? I'm so confused. Where is she going? Is this supposed to be a thing? I feel like these guys here are bugged. Lady, where are you going? Wait, I want to see where you're going. Wait, come back. Lady, wait. Where are you going? So that just makes her run away? Lady, where are you going? I don't think she knows where she's going. Well, now she's running this way. So now I have to know where she's going. Oh shit, did she just despawn? I think she ran into this area and despawned, so that's where she was going. Oh, there's all these huts here. Does anyone hang out by these huts? No, they're all still destroyed. Okay. Have fun today and do the stabby. Yeah. Oh, he did a key jangle. All right. Key jangles. It's so dumb. Like you create a patch like 10 years after the game originally came out, and apparently it was working fine before that, and you also break stuff in the game. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. But here's the key. Jangle, jangles. There you go. Alright, I guess we'll check out the DLC and other stuff. Okay. Quit. Main menu, please. 92% completion. Initiates additional content. I have 60 achievements. What's initiates? That's a browser, so I guess... I never looked at multiplayer. Oh god, multiplayer opens something completely different. Never mind. Okay, multiplayer opens a completely different game. Shit, what is this? What? Why does it open a completely different thing? 99... little bugs in the code, 99 bugs in the code. Take one down, pass around, 117 bugs in the code. What the fuck is this? No, really, what the fuck is this? What did I get myself into? What did I press? What is this? I'm so confused. Whoa, hello,
Ahoy,
who are
players,
you?
friends,
Hi?
pirates.
Okay,
Welcome aboard your
hello,
new
sir.
improved multiplayer adventure. It's pirates, it's the West Indies, it's the massive
so
competitive
confused.
multiplayer
Glitchy.
game you know and love, but oh, it's so very much more. Our developers
Hi,
have
Cupcake
been
the
working
bunny.
hard below deck to bring you this dangerous, exciting new cast of outlaws.
No, this
and
horse
little
I
known
am
fact,
everywhere.
mateys, nearly half of all piracy in ye old 18th century was committed where? On land. We have a brilliant new
I have
set
no
of maps
idea
from
what bro
across
is
the
going on
Caribbean for
about,
you
but
to discover.
okay.
Now, we're not going to
This
make
is
you
a thing.
walk the plank and swim with the shark straight out of
Never
the
did
dock.
the multiplayer.
Our
I'm in
Wolfpack
uncharted
mode
waters.
introduces 8
Apparently there's
fearsome
lore.
preceptors
I've
for you
commissioned
to
you
challenge
before.
in co-op
Oh!
with your crew.
Yeah!
Finally,
I remember that.
so
Your
excited.
OC looks familiar.
We're giving you a
hey,
game
thanks
lab.
for the
Yes,
follow.
you heard me, a game lab. Make your own simulations, set your own rules, challenge your friends. Your mode could even be famous one day. We can't wait to
I'm
see
missing
your creation.
what he's saying. I have no idea
Your
what bro is
trainer
going
will
on
be along
about.
shortly to help
My
you get
trainer?
started. So, what are you
is
waiting
this?
for? Get some friends and get fighting. Arr!
Arg, okay. Who the fuck is this bro? He said you can make game types? Updating Animus parameters? What the fuck is going on, bro? Can I be sponsored by some bullshit VPN? Whoa! Okay, so I'm baby level, ungraded. The store is no longer available. Okay, I click that and it says like you can no longer buy stuff. Custom match game lab, get custom game mode training, learn how to play. Wolfpack, play cooperative game modes. Can I just abstable game quiz one thing? Accept a reward? Ah, newcomer. Player profile. Oh, what the fuck am I looking at? Patron picture. I mean, Annie's nice enough, I guess. Emblem. These all look like Templar symbols. Oh, there we go. There's more if I look down. Okay. Abstergo. So this is Abstergo. Canonically, you only get so much. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit, at least. Hot damn? I know what. This is stuff I can buy. This is getting Abstergo grades. You can buy these. Some of these are really fucking priced. Jesus Christ, there's so many of these. This is like, you get a lot of, you can like really grind into this. I mean, this one looks kind of cool, I guess. Symbol color. Blue. Pattern. Okay. The flowers are kind of cool. Oh, that looks nice. Not enough blues. That looks nice. I like that. Hey! Voltes Storm, thank you for the follow. Okay. Patron pics. So we didn't look at all the available pictures. I guess there were more. Boskies, I have no idea what's happening. It's just all these people here. Title. Special. Private 2, Gentleman Pirate, the Treasure Hunter, the Cartographer, the Sea Devil, King of the Precursor, Initiate, Founder, Elder, Famous, Jaguar, Blackbeard, the Orchid. What's the Orchid? What does that come from? Accolades? Okay, I haven't gotten any of those yet. So see me somewhere before, can figure it out though, but cool model. Hello! I mean, I'm on multiple platforms, so you might have seen some of my shorts or some art I've gotten commissioned in the past. You might have seen me around. Or you could have seen my fursuit somewhere. Challenges. Okay, I've got none of those. Prestige. None of those. Progression. Training apprentice, recruit newcomer. I mean, orchid sounds nice. Orchid, I mean, orchid's a flower, right? Orchid sounds nice. Abilities, that's crafting abilities. Okay, I can't unlock it. Characters visual, there's so much shit. What the fuck is any of this? Style? What the fuck? Dude, there's so many characters. What is even this? Player profile? Ability sets? Abstergo store? Oh, is this microtransactions? Could you buy this stuff? Could you buy this currency IRL, or could you only get it in the game? Get credits? Yep. The store is no longer available, so you can no longer do the microtransactions. Oh, boosts. Wait, hang on. Extra content. Looks like I bought those at a previous time. So I actually own all this stuff. It says Episode Game Key is growing thanks to your efforts. Please accept this reward. And I'm very confused on what I'm doing here. I'm so confused. Everyone go to page. The Sea Devil. Complete single player story. You know story, don't you? So I got that guy for free, so I've already unlocked him. So go to page. Brotherhood, Revelations, Creed 3, Street Legacy, Relics Owned, Stergo Rank, Character files unlocked, secret files unlocked, characters and maps.
I did not.
Oh!
Of course I had many lovers, but we're not here to talk about that today, are we? Why do you always want to know that? Of course I had many lovers,
that's the Pirate Queen
but
lady.
we're not here to talk about
There's
that.
so much stuff. Legacy maps, legacy characters? What the fuck is any of this? Friends? Recent players, clan, friends, what the fuck? Where am I? I guess I have no idea where I am, chat. I'm so confused. I guess I got the rewards automatically. Abilities, sneaks, and bonuses. I don't know where I am. I'm just gonna go back to single player. Yeah, there's too much. There's too much. I'm terrified. There's too much, and I'm scared. I'm scared, chat. Sail back over to friendlier seas, please. Oh, please, please, please. Give it a sec. Dino Nugget delivery. Oh, I didn't see that part. I love Dino Nuggies. So I'm assuming this is the DLC? Aveline? Is this the same as... Is this the same or different as, Freedom Cry? Because I played an entire game with Aveline. Is this just the game contained within the game, or is this something different and new? Time for Google, hang on. Single player downloadable content edition. The content features the French, African, and exclusive PlayStation Navy PC, included in the Rebel collection, along with all other single player DC. Oh, this is different. In 17 for Evan traveled to Rhode Island on the quest of Con, with the intention of locating Patience Gibson, and including her to the assassin order. Due to Evelyn's name being known among the slaves, he hoped that she might be more successful than he had previously been. Okay, so this is new content, okay. This is DLC. So I am P-A-S-S. I'm the P to the I-S-S-I-O-N. And ain't nobody be a swim horse like me. I'm passionlicious. Something like that. Cool, DLC time.
Aveline, do you still call yourself Assassin? Whatever name you take, you came to me for help once, and now I must ask the same of you.
Hey, good to see you, Aveline. Haven't seen you in ages.
Patience Gibbs. She is accused of leading a slave revolt, and her master has placed a high price on her capture. She
reached a rebel camp.
I have attempted to recruit Patience for the Brotherhood, but she will not allow me to approach her with help. Your name is legendary among the slaves, even as far north as Newport. I believe you will have more success. She was last seen on Goat Island. Start your search there, if you accept. Your friend and brother, Connor. Postscript. Take care to heed the fort and Patience herself. I have learned the hard way. She is dangerous when startled.
You searched at Freedom Cry standalone. This game is the same as that. No, this is different. This is a DLC called Aveline, so this is different. Progress tracker. So that's all it shows me. Enemies database. She is my birthday. Jam, not amazing place. You are 250 years old. RL. No, a gate sounds like a real creeper. ML. So this is still upstairs, go, doing research. E-manual. So this is the same manual as for the other one. This is still this is still upstairs, go. What about my tools? Do I have a map? I do have a map. So I'm literally near Rhode Island, like an island at Rhode Island. What am I? Fists. I have a machete. Okay, I have my fist. I have this. I have a machete. I have a gun that holds 2 bullets at a time. I have sleep darts, I have berserk darts, and that seems to be it. Nothing else appearing on my map, just seeing what kind of tools I have available. Can still do that. No secondary objectives on my map. Yeah, there's no options to, like, equip different weapons. No inventory either. Might be a much simpler DLC. Shit, the water horse has it. What do you mean? I've had the gun throughout most of these games! Okay, so we're just climbing up for now. It wants me to back eject over to there. Okay, I don't have to aim that. That's actually really helpful. Aveline was originally in Assassin's Creed Liberation and appears in again in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag DLC. Really? I wonder if it didn't... You would have thought I would have played that when I first played Liberation, especially since I had the, you know, the remastered version. Strange.
How should I know? If you rethink that, it'll hurt less. I don't care.
Oh, it's still, bitch. That was easy.
What happened here? We all escaped together. She helped us. She said a ship would come, but they found us.
Who helped you?
Patience Gibbs. Our camp was just beyond that hill.
When in doubt, gun.
Took us prisoner. They must be holding her there.
Hang on, reload gun.
Oh no. Violence here now. This is bad.
Whoa, you saw me kill those guys. I literally killed them to save your life.
You'll hang for your crimes.
Dude, they didn't give this guy a special... They didn't give this guy a special tag so that he doesn't yell at you. Like, they did not program this guy to have a special tag to know not to panic. Gotta love gun. Looks like I can go 2 ways? That way or this way? Oh, no, this is just the same way. Okay, so let's go up here. Farms were invented before most medieval swords. Yeah! Boomstick, very useful.
Hey!
And you get to live in the bush? So, can I see my inventory? Yeah, I want to know how many bullets I can hold. There's some dudes there. Look at the prisoners. There might be them there. Gonna run to that next bush. Let's get a scope of the area. I think those guys are facing my direction, so they'd probably see me. What if I head this way? Looks like there's another bush here. There's a couple dudes there, so gotta keep an eye out for them. And there's 2 of them, so that's a problem. I'm gonna run for this. There's an alarm bell, so gotta keep that in mind. Oh, it's right there. Kind of standing guard over it. At some point, I hope nobody will be watching. And we can just run up and slice the bell. Because I have to make sure that they both can't see me or the bell. Well, that guy is still looking this way, so I kind of need him to leave. Okay, they're kind of over there. See, now those guys are there and they'll see me. I need those guys to go away. This is rather difficult. wonder if he'll notice the bodies. Let's see if he notices the bodies or not. Those guys might notice the bodies. No, he doesn't see. They don't seem to be within his sightline. Hey guys, how you doing? Here's some nice shiny metal things in your necks. If that don't, solution, use gun. If that don't work, use more gun. Let's see if they see the bodies. They did. Interesting.
Shit! Alarm! Alarm!
Ha! I broke the bell already, nincompoop. Hey, what the fuck? I was gonna stab you and bring you in here, you idiot. Shh. Quiet, you dimbas. Trying to be sneaky here, you mind? Says there's 2 dudes there. There are. Well, I want to stab this guy. Probably not necessary, but I do want to stab this guy. Get me onto the roof here. Get rid of him. Just so he's not a problem later. Sneak up behind these guys, stab them. Area clear. I'm not collecting any money from them. This is probably a pretty simple DLC.
Thank you.
Have you seen Patience Gibbs?
Find the others. She must be with them.
Okay, so next area. We're pretty close to up here. Let's get a look-see. I can't see much from here. There's a guy over there, there's a guy over there. Oh, we're really close to the alarm panel. I wonder if we could take it out. There's something on the other side of this. Too bad there's some guys watching it. There's one guy there. There's a hay bale. That's actually really good. Oh shit, sniper. There's somebody up on that roof that can see me. So wait until he looks away. Because he'll turn around and go back the other way. Yeah, he will. That guy is liable to see me if I try that. No, he didn't. Okay. The problem is that guy might see me. Kinda gotta hope that guy turns away at some point. How did he not see me? No, but like, how did he not see me? I still want to get to that bell. What do you mean it looks like I don't have a tongue? You can quite clearly see my tongue in my mouth. What the fuck are you on about? I could, if nobody's watching, I could probably run up to and stab that guy. Can I shoot darts from here? I cannot. The sleepy time darts would actually be really good here. Nope, nobody sees me. Not here. The sleepy time darts would be great here. There we go. Cut this. Knock him out. Knock him out. Oh, who sees me? Shit. And, okay, people see me. Damn it. I was being so sneaky. Well, I did break the alarm bell, so that's nice. Block. I was so good at being sneaky. I didn't even... man. It's okay. We got him. Huh? Hang on. Let me get my gun. Are you... Oh, he's walking over here. Okay. If Bo's walking over here, I'll take you on. Come on, Bo. Try to take me. There we go. Any chance we'll get sleepy darts back from these guys? Yeah, exactly. Got tongue, teeth, all the important bits. Uvula. Do I have a uvula? Well, you can't see my uvula, but I promise you I have one. That's an intense machete thing. Very useful. And these guys don't seem to drop any sleep darts. Sad. I could probably stab these guys from the back. There's 1, 2. There you go. Just let me loot all the bodies. I'm also gonna kill those other guys because I can. Hey, I'm walking here. Exactly. It is a little odd that you're able to, like, kill them even though you've already knocked them out, so it doesn't matter. Like, it seems a little harsh. I mean, I suppose they're my enemies, but still, I mean, they're already down. There's no need to kill too much. They check the hay, they know my tricks. No, they don't, because I wasn't in the hay. I can't go over here yet. That's okay, I'll still loot their bodies. There's a guy that's kind of over there. I don't know if he can see me from here. Looks like I could actually shoot that guy from there. Interesting. If I hide here and I look at my map, I'm curious if they have a bell in there. That's probably what I end up going after. Free them!
Who are you? I'm trying to help Patience Gibbs. There was a captain giving orders. He's still here searching for something. He knows where they are taking her. He sent them. He has many bodyguards. You will not get to him without crossing them.
Watch me.
Thank you.
So one more group to save. Yep. So we gotta head back down here. I'm not seeing dudes here yet. Killed the dudes over there, I think, so it's just would be dudes here. There's one dude. I think I can run for this haze safely. Yep. There's one dude there. Could probably sneak up on him and stab him fairly easily. Ah, shit, he sees me.
Don't lose sight of him!
Well, okay, seems I got away with that at least. I need to find out if there's an alarm bell. Can I see an alarm bell on the map? No, it doesn't show me anything. Haven't come across an alarm bell yet. Any dudes? No. There's one dude there. Wait for him to go away. There is an alarm bell. I think it's kind of behind those guys. I think I want to go the other way around if I want to sneak up and break it. There's some dudes here. And they seem to walk back and forth. Because I thought they did. They seem to be very... There you go. They do walk back and forth. Okay, good. These guys are properly hidden. Sabotage. He's definitely gonna notice the bodies, though. Nope, he didn't notice the bodies. He's stupid. Apparently there's like one more guy over there. I am gonna make sure to stab him just because. You know, can't leave anybody alive. Can't leave anybody not twitching on the ground, I suppose, would be more accurate. Because all of them are dead. Some of them are just twitching. For him to turn around, sneak up behind him, stab him. There you go. Leave no witnesses, exactly. Except for the guy twitching on the ground, but he ain't gonna remember much, really.
Have you seen Patience?
Who are you? Why do you want her?
I'm trying to help. Just tell me what you know, please.
She was fighting when they took her. I hope she's with the others.
Locate the captain. So dude is up there somewhere. We've killed all the guys. So I bet that's an area where we couldn't access before. But now we can. Stabby time, it's almost time for stabby time. Come along, take my hoof. Let's all take part in stabby time. There's one dude there, he patrols. There's more dudes there, they also patrol. There's a bush there, I could probably go for that. Oh, this is a nice hay bale. Somehow this guy didn't see me, I don't know how, but... Does he walk any closer? Not really, no. If I go inside this bush, I can get him on his next round. There's a dude there, too. Gotta keep an eye out for that. As long as no one seems to be looking, I can stab that guy. Yeah, I need these guys to be looking away. I can get rid of this guy right now. I wasn't too, just... Come on, man. Come closer so I can stab you quick before those guys see. There we go. Got him. those guys are looking away. So far, it's only these few dudes. It's those two and that. Okay, so they're not looking. Come on, come over here quick before they could possibly see me. Yep, there we go. Get rid of him. I don't see any signs of an alarm bell. If the dudes are coming this way, once they're past here, I can stab them in the back and that guy won't see. Then I can stab that guy and move on. Unless they just turn around and they don't come this way. Even then, I can just run up to them and get them. No, they keep walking. Got him. Okay, there you go. Sneak up on that guy, stab him, and then see what's further up ahead. Ooh, you can hear dinner bubbling. There's nothing actually in the pot. Uh-oh. There we go. Got rid of all the dudes. 0 bells rung. Getting pretty good at sneaky. Nothing yet. Aha, is that him?
You. Where's Patient Gibbs? What is going
Oh
on?
god, he sees me.
State your business.
Oh, I could have shot that. Catch him. I got him. I'm catching him. I'm catching up. Come here, you. Ugh, I want to shoot him with my gun. I can get him. I can get him. Well, am I not allowed to shoot him? Do I have to, like, actually catch him? It's like the game is purposefully slowing me down so I can't catch up. Okay, there. It wouldn't catch. Let me do it.
All right, stop! Dr. Judge will take the wets to Fort Washington for questioning.
Thank
you.
Is he gonna shoot at us? Nope. We left him alive and he was honorable about it. Okay, so she's in that fort. Get to the fort.
Devil! They were innocent! Their blood is on your hands! You'll never have my mother's charm! I will always be a step ahead!
Jail her. Discipline her as you must, but remember, I'm paying you to keep her alive. I must have that charm.
I will kill you first! I will avenge my mother! It will never be yours! Release me! I will have your hands for cargo!
Sneaky. Memory complete. Mission 1, the Rebel Camp. 100% memory sync. Oh, there were no alternate. There were no secondary activities. Come on, I didn't even ring any bells. Ah, well. Hey, get back in the thing. Alright, guys, so we're gonna do this session, this next time. But this is fun. We finished the main game and we're into the DLC, so we'll end up continuing that after I get back from SeaquestriaFest. We'll have 2 more streams after this before I leave, but this was the last Assassin's Creed stream before I leave. And we are about to hit the 3-hour mark, and I do need to get ready for work. DLC, smaller content, new stabbies! Hey, I'm not complaining. Yeah, new stabbies! Exit to desktop, yes! Let's figure out who we're gonna raid into. Nayli is live. You can say hi to Nayli. What's Nayli up to? If Circle guys, if you go for 3 longer, your eyes will bleed, or whatever they said. Exactly! We're following proper safety protocols. Yeah, this looks nice. Alright. Twitch people, we're gonna raid. Everyone else, have a nice day. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I'll see everyone whenever you can join me next. Bye, guys! Bye! Oh, I didn't put button. Bye!